Pest. What's up, guys? DJ S here, and I'm bringing you the next part of my Kino gameplay. I'm around 39 starting off, and I end up in the 40s after this round, so it's kind of fun. I was having fun with this one. I can't believe I made it this far. It always is a good feeling when you make it in high 30s or in 30s in general, so I was having fun with it. But I had a question for you guys. What if you guys were in jail and you had one last food that you guys got to eat? What would that last food be? What would your last meal be? Would it be a breakfast meal? Would it be a lunch or dinner meal? Steak, lobster? Like, what would you eat for your last meal? Leave in the comments below. I'm just curious. It'd be kind of fun. I don't know what I would have for my last meal. Shit. Like, me and my wife had this conversation sometimes. Like, what would you rather eat? Like, if you had to eat nothing but one type of meal, like breakfast foods, lunch foods, or dinner foods, and that was all you could eat, what would you eat? And I think we both answered breakfast, because for some reason we really like breakfast. Like eggs and bacon and hash browns and shit, and French toast. French toast and fucking waffles, like, you can't go wrong. All that shit's good. But pizza's like my favorite fucking food, hands down, so I don't know. It's healthy American. But yeah, I'm just curious. I don't know what my last meal would be. Probably be something simple, maybe. I don't know, something sweet or something both. I definitely have a fucking sweet tooth. But the only reason why I was thinking about this is, and also, like, maybe leave a comment below too, and let me know what the weirdest food is that you've ever eaten. Because I am a fucking fanatic for watching weird, like, shit that people eat for some reason. Like bizarre foods. I don't know if you guys have that in Europe or wherever you guys are. But Bizarre Foods is a show where Andrew Zimmerman or whatever just travels the world and goes to places and just eats weird shit, like worms out of trees and like fish eyes and just the weirdest shit. And the funny thing is the stuff that he can't stomach. The stuff that he's not able to eat. He can eat bugs. He can eat everything. What he can't eat is like durian, which is a fruit. I don't know if you've never heard of durian, it's a type of a fruit in, I think, Thailand, and it's like basically it's a big, huge, like kind of a horny fruit. That's what you said. And it's basically like it has a custardy inside, and it's like yellowy, but it smells like absolute shit. And I never tried actual durian, but we went to some Japanese like food store or whatever, and they had durian wafers there. And me and my brother bought some for fun, just for shits and giggles, to just try them. Or me and my buddy did. And so we like fucking tried them, and they're just horrendous tasting. They're horrendous tasting, and they look like shit too. I mean they don't look like shit. They look like regular wafers, but they smell like shit. Like, after we opened the bag in my house, we had to put it in a Ziploc because it stunk up the whole house. And in Thailand, actually, durian is actually it's illegal to bring into cabs because it smells like shit so bad. But people, it's like a delicacy in like Thailand and in other places in Asia. But it's funny that Andrew Zimmerman can't eat that shit. He can eat all these other weird goat hearts and like raw horse and whatever the hell he eats. I don't know if you guys like that show. Let me know. It's like one of my favorite ones. And then there's No Reservations. That's really the first one that started it with Anthony Bourdain. There's a show called No Reservations where he would just travel around and to different cities. But as a result of him going to different cities, he would have to eat weird things. And the first time I saw something weird was he went to some city and they had, I think, a snake. They cut out the heart and then they gave it to him and put it in a bowl, and like it was still like beating, and he had to eat it. And I was like, whoa, that's fucking awesome. And from that moment on, I was hooked for that type of TV. And I'm sure a lot of America is too. But then you have shit like Man vs. Food. And if you guys all don't know any of these shows, I apologize. But Man vs. Food is a show where the dude, this one dude, and you can see him progressively get fatter and fatter every season. But he travels the U.S. to different states and finds different food challenges and tries to complete them. So some of them are like hot wings challenges, so like chicken wings with like that are super spicy with like habanero and ghost chilies and shit that are really like crazy spicy. and he'll try to do those challenges, or he'll do shit where he eats like 20 hamburgers or some shit. Like, this guy is a fucking monster, and he actually, I mean, he can pack down like six-pound meals. It's like, what the fuck? Shit is crazy. But we always watch Man vs. Food also, and then on the other extreme side of eating is Bear Gillis. Now, he has some show like on Discovery where he just gets dropped down in like a remote area of wherever around the world, and then he has to try to survive for like I don't even know, a couple days or whatever. But he'll have to find fucking food and just he'll eat whatever. So he'll like pull raw fish out of the. I mean, he's the foulest of the foul. He pulls raw fish out of the ocean and just eats it, which wouldn't be that bad. He eats snakes like raw. Like, I mean, the dude is just he ate like a spoiled goat or some shit. Like, the meat was all spoiled and he needed food, so he ate it. He's like a freak though. He'll like piss and like drink his own piss and like, I mean, just for survival stuff. And I don't know. I think one time he actually picked up like elephant shit or something from somewhere and like squeezed it, like, because it was fresh. He squeezed the shit out of it into his mouth and just ate the juice from the shit. I mean, this guy is a fucking freak. But I love that show because he's adventurously crazy, and it's kind of it's definitely entertainment. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I decided to do a commentary on food because it's fun and everybody can relate because everybody can eat food. And but yeah, I don't know. I guess back to my last meal, it would be probably pizza of some sort because it's fucking probably pizza from Lombardi's in New York City, the first pizza place in the U.S. I went back there when I went to New York previously, and that place is bomb. But would you guys eat something like? Because I'm not eat weird shit, and actually I'm allergic to shellfish, so anything like shrimp and lobster and crab and all that shit, I'm allergic to it. But would you eat something weird like dung beetles or some shit to get out of jail or to get like $1,000 or something like that? I don't know. I don't know if I would do that either. Like, I'm not that adventurous, and I don't need $1,000 that bad to eat some weird shit. But anyway, this gameplay is yeah. Right now I'm on round 40. I have no more quick revives. Have the perks that I need. I still have lots of ammo, and just running in circles with these zombies and having fun with them. And yeah, I really like this map pack. I've mentioned it a lot before, obviously, but Kino was a blast to come back and try to get into higher rounds on solo. I'm definitely I'm gonna have 5 after this series, and then after that, then I'm gonna go back and do some of the older map packs as well. So, or maybe I'll do both parallel, but it's just really hard to render all these videos to run them parallel because the shit takes a long ass time, especially to do commentary over every one of them. Especially, I mean, it's like an hour and a half worth of gameplay, so that's an hour and a half that you guys have to hear my fucking voice and talk about random shit like weird foods. But yeah, hopefully you found this commentary entertaining, to say the least. And it looks like it's wrapping up here pretty soon. If you guys are new to my channel, I always leave a little shout out. But if you're new to my channel, thanks for checking out the videos. And if you guys like the content, please subscribe. And if you're a subscriber previously and you're watching the video like a loyal subscriber, I really appreciate that because it helps the view count. And not that it really matters that much to me because it's not overly significant, but it's always fun to see that you get like 500 or 1,000 views per video or whatever. I'm stoked with that. I'd be stoked with 100 views per video, honestly, though. So so yeah. Anyway, yeah, have a good day, and go out and eat something adventurous like this week or something, or I don't know. I think it would be fun. It would be fun to go eat weird things, and hopefully just weird shit that doesn't crawl or wiggle while you're eating it. Anyway, have a good one, guys, and looks like the next one will be around 40 and 41 or so. These rounds take for fucking ever now. But made it to 40, so yep, thumbs up for that if you guys like. Thanks.